Hey, if it ain't Doug. What's up, buddy? Totally wasn't DMing you about cool shit just a second ago. Hi Dahlia, and hello to anybody out there who might be listening. Of course, we welcome any and all creed and culture, be you lurker or consummate chatter. I am your faithful host, Ricky T. Bones. That's rare. That's very rare, yeah. And I welcome you to finally another episode of LA Noire. I know it's been forever since we last played. It's... well, ever since the month of mystery wrapped up, really. But it's gonna be a good time, because we are going to get into the nitty-gritty. Yeah. Hey, old Doug. Of course, y'all know Doug of Doug fame, Doug Incarnate, Doug Limited, also just in general Doug. But really, if you don't know Doug, Doug is a good buddy of mine. He and I met in Olympia, and then ever since then we've been good buds. We enjoy each other's vibes. I played a couple of rounds of TMNT stuff with him, and he does really cool stuff over on his channel. That one right there, just your average streams, and then he also does speed runs, which are really hella rad if you haven't seen them. Doug holds a couple of cool records, not gonna lie, and one day I will ask him to help me assemble a skeleton team that can take on the 6-man challenge, or 5, whichever we get to in TMNT Shredder's Revenge. But welcome on in, Doug. Enjoy the vibes while you're here. Now, there's not much for me to say, except I want to apologize for getting a little emotional last stream. It's been busy, and I'm in no... I'm less in emotional pain today. Yeah, more than likely. I've never really speedrun beat-em-ups before. I've only speedrun, like, Pizza Tower. And, anyway. But, yeah. Now I'm just in physical pain because, I had to move a lot of heavy boxes today, so... hopefully I don't need, a massage tomorrow just to move. Because I'm gonna be sore as hell. And I got more boxes to move. But yeah, let's talk less about me. Yes, heavy boxes. Roommates moving out, and I have been one of the few people who offers to help. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my postal worker friend. I'm sorry that I feel aches and pains while being on my feet almost all day. Anyway, let's get into the game so we can enjoy the vibes, and I can give you a rundown of where we're at. And just as a reminder, if only I could have Gatorade. If only. It's not exactly pleasant to my stomach at the moment. But regardless, let's explain the details as they are. After some healthy water. This is LA Noire. Set post-war America, we play as Cole Phelps, a rookie cop turned immediate detective thanks to a couple of major high-profile busts. Originally, he was a Marine in the war, and it seems to be haunting him every so often, as we see through, what's the word I'm looking for? A couple of flashbacks every now and again. And, so far, as a cop, we have busted a couple of murder cases. Ah, yes, the war. I remember the war, yeah. Doug's a army vet, right? I recall one of your recent introductions was you are an army veteran. Yeah. Anyway, so where was I? The detective's brain is not working. Help. Long story short. Jesus. Well, thank you for your service, and I'm glad you came back in one piece, amigo. So we have busted a couple of cases as a beat cop. We have... What did we do? What did we do last stream? Because we did most of the traffic cases last stream. We basically ran a bunch of plates, cracked a couple of cases, busted an entire car ring, and we're slowly ricking... Nah, you're good, bud, you're good. We're slowly racking up accolades left, right, and center. And soon, we'll get promoted to the Homicide desk where we can finally play Columbo. Well, okay, no, Columbo is much more nicer about how he does things. Phelps handles some things like a bowl in a china shop, but still. So, without further ado, I think we can just get started. These cases are really self-contained, and the overarching story doesn't really kick in until later, so enjoy the good vibes. You're right. You're absolutely right. Stream chat is dead for some reason. I know why. And it's going to take me a bit to fix this. We're going to be in silence as I fix this. Give me a moment. It's because it's not actually there. There we go. This is Cupcake Chatbox by Chroneco? Yeah. It's not Streamlabs, no. This is a custom plugin I purchased a while back. You can find the details of it in the description as to who made it. But Cupcake Chatbox, yep. It's by Chroneco, a well-known chatbox coder. They have a Ko-Fi version that's easy to use. All you gotta do is make it a browser source, plug in your chat, and do some customization via a website. And it's really cheap too, if I recall correctly. Alright. The game is on my left screen right now, so I need to bring it over to my right. And boom. Hey, Flash, welcome on in. Just in time to see the party go down. We're about to resume. I was just doing a quick recap. And I hope you're doing awesome on this fine Thursday. Alright, I think I've done all I can to explain everything. It's a detective game, and there's one more thing I have to mention. To anybody who's never played LA Noire, the interrogation system is a bit wonky. I wanted to install a mod that made it make more sense, but then I looked at the actual options and was like, oh no, I should probably just explain it. Explain what I'm doing. So, in interrogation, you have three options when a witness provides a testimony. Truth, doubt, and lie. Everybody knows the infamous press X to doubt. And the reason it's infamous is because Phelps flies off the handle and gets really aggressive. God, I wish. That would be so awesome. Make Cole Phelps into a skeleton. We'll get close. We'll get close. He does wear a pinstripe suit every now and again. Ooh, well, that was an interesting loop. But essentially, it is a weird system that was originally called Coax, Force, and Accuse. Yeah, press X to doubt was from this. Coaxing means to play the good cop, kind of be their friend and make sure they give you all the details with a gloved hand. Force means to cut the shit, cut the nice guy act, and get an answer out of them right then and there. Don't pull it up with any of your bullshit. We've seen that several times during, like, the Fallen... I don't know, that's the one we're about to play right now. An accuse, we make a specific accusation, and attempt to provide evidence to back up our accusation to get the full truth out of them. So, as we go through this, I'll try to explain everything I'm doing in better detail than the game does. So, without further ado, let's get this done. Also, pay attention to the disclaimer in the description. It is a relatively accurate depiction of the 40s and 50s, so there's going to be racism and sexism and a whole lot of other nonsense that is accurate. Maybe not accurately represented, but definitely in the period. Unlike that was kind of out of left field, not gonna lie. Also, this game runs at 30 FPS. Nothing I can do about that.
2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
Well, 24 FPS.
That's the bitch you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
That close?
A Chevy Style Line took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Okay, the game jacked itself up to all quality settings, but given that my PC is relatively powerful now, it should be able to handle it.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard. There's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
What you mean by that?
This guy was willing to write his own mother after I quit him.
Ricky, you can now see the future the way his PC... Ricky can now see the future the way his PC is now. Not yet. Not yet. I do have some better upgrades coming soon as I'm not scared to replace the motherboard and install a new CPU.
Standing in a garage makes you calm.
Give the cat the time she wants. You can knit later when she gets bored of you. Got the machine head platinum chip upgrade. You can see quantum possibilities. Also, the game audio may or may not be quiet at times. There's not much I can do about it. I've balanced it as best I can. And we'll see how it gets done. Also, let me know if I'm too loud or the game is too loud. All that being said, let's get underway and see what the hell is going on in this town. Okay, up there. Good God. Yeah, that sounds like an evil villain quote right there, Flash. Alright, and I do have a sensor ready in case, you know,
Stop just ahead.
grizzly bits do come up. Alright. Let's have an understanding here. Is that? I'll question that when we get up
Her
close.
face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice.
Hmm.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez.
Hola.
Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Oh
anyone
boy.
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Cuts rough,
Take
huh?
the red carpet, so get out of my lens.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
What? That's strange to be referring me to the coroner, even when there's no dead body, but... let's have a look-see. Well, okay, there's a dead body, but I'm not on display right now, am I? Okay.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Let's have a look. What in the name of... okay, it's just as I feared. Those are possibly... What in the hell happened?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for the lab.
Thanks for handling the dirty work, Coroner. Okay, moving on. What's this? Dear Jesse, please, please, please come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. Has a hot temper and can be very proud.
She's a long way from home.
15. How long ago was this letter sent? So she's a runaway starlet, trying to make it big in Hollywood. Alright. That was disgusting.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Whoa.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Okay, Shakespeare.
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay, so attempted murder. With a prop? That's a dead giveaway to me. I don't know who in their right mind would use that as a tool.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Talk about nefarious intent, indeed. Oof. That's unfortunate. I'm amazed this thing is still in one piece, but I guess they did make cars pretty tough back then. Then again, if it was made even tougher, this billboard might be coming down. Alright. Time to go interrogate one of the two passengers. Ooh, boy. That's one. Is she the younger or the older? I reckon she's the older.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop.
I'm not here for a signature,
Maybe a bit on the
ma'am.
serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Okay, okay. You got an eye for the married men. That's unfortunate for you. All right, let's talk about what could potentially be a doping.
We understand that
Incident.
you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
She's an actress, which means she's lying. What's my accuse here?
I don't believe you, Mrs. McAfee. The story's too far-fetched. I think you were drunk and lost control of the car.
Well, I suggest you get the results of a blood test first before you go shooting off your mouth.
Yeah, no, that's not a
Unless you have
solid
some other proof.
accusation. Yeah, that's not a solid accusation.
Looks like I was mistaken.
But is she breaking eye contact is a thing? Okay. Intuition would tell me that the lie is not correct. The way she's looking at me, I don't know. Let me just use one at the very least. Okay, that's what I thought. How do I want to go about this? Do I want to play ball or do I want to cut the shit? I don't remember. She's charmed. See, my gut tells me don't play along, don't be coy, otherwise she's not going to give us a straight answer.
It's a
That's what I
serious
thought.
offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't
Hands
bother
off.
your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Okay, we have a name. Let's talk about your passenger real quick. A potentially underage passenger.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Do you want to give me a straight answer for once?
How old is Jessica, Mrs.
Ah,
Ballard?
I couldn't say how
she
old
is
Jessica is.
good.
Old enough, sweetheart.
She is good. I should have checked my accused. That's unfortunate. She has no tells then. Great. Okay, gotcha.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Now I don't believe you for a second. What's our cues here?
Mrs. McAfee, you're lying. Wasting our time. You know what's going on here. You just won't tell us.
You're sweet, but simple too. The burden of proof is with the law.
I'm gonna remove an answer just to make sure I'm down the right track.
Nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and yeah, do keep it to yourself. If you're talking about something recent that I think I know what you're talking about, let's not bring it up. Okay. Damn it. I didn't need to use that intuition. Breaker.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Okay, so even more talking about Mr. Bishop. Ooh. Was it the ones I've been seeing? No. I'm thinking of Ronin. Man, I know TMNT started as comics, but I never really had the opportunity to get into them. My local library never got any. I'm jealous. I'm plenty jealous of you, Doug. What's in them if you don't mind me asking? In between stuff.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
All right. You know what? I'll play along this time.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee.
And I made a fool of myself.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
She
Mrs.
was
McCaffrey, I think it would be in everyone's
ridiculous.
best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Yeah, not much to grab on there, sadly. We didn't do a good job. Right now there's a run for it called Return to New York, and also I'm reading Power Rangers X TMNT. Ooh, nice.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
No, and unfortunately it's better that you don't know.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Alright. Now it's time to hopefully make it to the next part.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Ooh, okay.
11K Roger, en route.
Oh my gosh!
Alright. Dang. Yeah, I also saw, like, online, I don't remember where I saw, I think it was on Blue Sky, but I saw that they're, like, doing a major crossover. That's a bridge, my bad. They're doing a major crossover where it's, like, all of the cartoon styles coming at you in like, multiple crossover comics. Could the LA Ordinance please decide what they want their city to be? Battle Nexus, yeah. That looks cool. That looks really cool. They even included like the Mutant Mayhem kids. God, those voice actors must be so happy knowing that. Yeah. I ain't read a comic in a hot minute, man. I envy you. You and my buddy Franky Bagman are the only people I know who still religiously read comics.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
Thanks, ma'am. All right.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone?
Let's not talk just yet.
This morning, Jessica.
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
All right, let's...
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps.
Doc?
You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape?
Jeez.
Swapped 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
This is not a fun case to start our day, is it? Well... Hello? Hang on.
Any ideas?
Kid gloves when you talk to little Jessica Phelps. But anything she can remember will be useful.
Let's have a quick look. Okay, that's helpful. Head trauma, soft tissue damage sustained in a car accident, residual traces of chloral hydrate in the bloodstream, external bruising to genitals, and other evidence of criminal abuse. Dear God. This kid's been through quite a lot.
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me, not saying anything.
Sorry about that. Needed some information on you before I got a chance to talk to you. Alright.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is a crash victim. who's been drugged and abused. I'm going to have a hazard a guess and say that we need to be very careful and not push her. If she says anything contradictory, I think we just need to prove it wrong.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're lying.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Why the big cover-up? Which one proves this? First, I'm going to be very careful about this because this is not only dangerous, but also I don't feel like, yeah, it's got to be, I've got to disprove this. She was drugged. There's that. And there's the evidence of abuse. Look, kid, you're banged up. We can tell.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now?
Jeez.
Cold-hearted bitch.
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the folks.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust
That's a
her
lie.
to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
I don't need to check anything here. This is all the evidence I need.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint.
Shit.
I think I must have passed out.
That's a roofie, kid. That's criminal intent as well. You're officially a victim. What do you know about Mr. Bishop?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What's our cues?
You're lying, Jessica. You're a victim of the oldest scam in Hollywood. Don't protect these people.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Bishop makes movies. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I think I just need to be rough with her about this one. Sorry.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
The shit?
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
That can also be a moment where he decides he no longer needs you. Okay, we gotta talk about the bruises.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Are you going to sign him out?
Okay, is this the glove approach? If there was any time to do that, it's
Jessica,
now.
I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Thank you, Jessica.
Very
Been a big help.
cooperative.
Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
Man, that was terrifying to
It might be a
navigate.
good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
There were bigger things than stardom, kiddo.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
All right, time for a tale.
There she goes. Come on.
I'm usually terrible at these, by the way. If she sees us, she's gonna go running. Okay. She's in the green car. Staying a couple car lengths away will help us blend in. There she goes. So do we. Out of the way, fella.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Okay. Where's she going? Taking a right turn. Gotcha. Right. Pump it. Whoa. Okay. Ignore the fact that the car just behind you just braked. 2, 3. I used to play these mini games all the time in Driver. I've got a little sense of this. Taking a right. Or parking.
That ought to do it. Now get back in close.
Whew. I'm better at that than I remembered. I never heard this track.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
All right. Easy does it. Okay. I need to be a little bit more open-eyed for a guy with no eyeballs. My bad. Yes.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Let's take 2. Action. Secret agent man, secret agent man. All right. Wait for it. Okay, so we don't need to step in here. Okay, I don't know exactly what the game wants me to do.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
3rd time's the charm.
Boy, let's make it some better days.
Alright, maybe we just gotta listen. Enter the cafe without being seen, eh? Let her make the call. Find a booth with a newspaper. Bingo. Do.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
Classic trick.
Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel.
We got a
Mr.
name.
Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 8.
And we might have to stop a murder.
Sure, I got the film.
Oh boy. Time to pay Mr. Bishop a visit. Thank you, Flash.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't
It,
stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Better step on it. Better step on it. Okay. So, I was going to say in cheeky fashion, thank you for the compliment on my ability to blend in. It comes from years of social anxiety. All right. Hang a left, get all the way to 7th Street, hang a right, and book it. Gotcha.
You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job.
Did I go the right way? I did not. Okay. Where the hell am I? Okay, I am right here and I'm going the absolute other way. My bad. Okay. Take an immediate left.
Break a fella's legs just for looking at his dog.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Okay. This is a fun little conversation we're having here. Okay, 7th Street is going to be next cross street. Gotcha. That tiny little thing right there.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Officer needs help. 333 South.
That's nice. Cool. I'm on a mercy mission right now. And we're probably not going to be ignoring those. Unless I feel like it, we're going to be ignoring those optional ones. Shit.
Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
I don't exactly know what that police code is, but I'm sure it's nothing good in the context. LAPD, clear the way, kindly!
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Okay. In. Get that 45 out.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Here goes nothing, fellas.
Look, lady, I can pound you or I can pound your husband. Which one is it gonna be?
Give it up, LAPD! I'm about to break your goddamn jaw. All right.
Okay.
If you really want to dance.
Now, left, right, other way around. Sit down, bozo. And stay down. Bukowski, you really gotta learn how to throw the right hooks like you're back in grade school.
You must be out of your tiny mind.
Whew. Alright. A little bit of blood on the cheek, a little bit of blood in the teeth, and a little bit of blood on my knuckles. Not bad. The old 1-2, the old left-right, the old center. The old Hadouken.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes.
Where's my hat?
Just look at this mess.
Let's see, that's Bukowski's. No, that's mine. Best mechanic in the game is the ability to go pick up your hat. Okay. Gay cowboys to Mark Bishop. That's an interesting prop to have. Okay. So they were looking for something, that's for sure. Hello.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
None of this is important. Well, what were they looking for, I wonder?
Not much help.
Yeah, no. Here we go. This is something.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
It's a fine question. Bishop was cutting it for somebody. Let me have a look at that in my evidence, because I can't read that cursive. 20 grand check, which in today's world would be like 100,000, if not a million. Lorna Hopgood. Gotcha. What a check like that is doing on the floor is quite interesting.
Doesn't look like anything.
A God-fearing man, apparently. A worthless vase.
Take a smarter man than me to connect that.
What about over here? Whoa.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Actually, that's a bit weird, because if I recall correctly, that's an entirely different culture. This guy must be into spirituality of all kinds. Or he just likes collecting movie props. Could also be that. What about in here? The director's office. I shudder to think what's gone on in here, given all the context we have.
Nothing significant.
Random wad of fives. A cigar box.
I doubt it.
Whatever your heart's content. What is it? I forget what day it's on, but I do have it marked down on my calendar. If there's anything you want to do with, you know, your friends, I can't speak for everybody else, but I can definitely make some time.
Don't think this is any use to us. Junk.
Yeah, like if you want to play a game, or if you want to just hang out, do something, make one of us stream one of your favorite games, I don't know. Intolerance.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Oh, I see. So this entire place is filled with movie props from different movies he's done. It's not his own collection.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Interesting. Good God. There's shattered glass right here. Hello? Ah, yes, a mug. This was the murder weapon.
Irrelevant.
The curve of the glass was used to gouge out his eyeballs, and the cup at the very end was used to burn an imprint into his skull, marking him a member of the cult of... No, I got no ideas on that. It's a well-known cult. Rolls right off the tongue. Cult of Dagon or Cthulhu. Yeah. That's probably more likely. Not gonna talk just yet. Good Lord, you need to really stop collecting everything. All this is useless junk. Jean Marie, it's been
Looks like we
quite
found
a
our
while.
mermaid.
Welcome
Who are
back.
these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and
Marlon Hopgood.
They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Hopgood. Oh no, is he having an affair with his partner's wife? Anyway, you're walking in on the midst of another traffic incident involving a starlet, a withering star, and a movie director. So far, everything we're finding is not painting a pretty picture of everybody. Alright. It's time to have a chat. Right, let's get the full details on what exactly went down here.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
You're lying.
You're lying to cover for your husband. Do you know what you'll get for aiding and abetting?
I've been abused and slapped, and now I'm accused of lying?
Let's back out of this and use our intuition, because I don't feel good about that.
You're off the hook. For now.
It's a waste of intuition if it removes... That's exactly what I thought. Do I have proof that she's lying? I'm gonna doubt her.
June
I'm just gonna
Ballard said
push.
she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Ah, we got a little bit of rivalry here, I think. All right, where is Bishop now?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
That I believe.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
Keep it nice.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Okay. Let's talk about that little bit of sunshine we found in your bedroom.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Let's say I believe you for a second.
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
It was on the floor. I hate burning intuition, but I'm gonna have to... Okay. Cut the shit.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Actually, yes, this game was a big hit back on the Xbox 360. I'm currently playing it through Steam, but yeah, this is definitely from that heyday. It's an old game, LA Noire. Fantastic game. Alright. What do you know about Jessica Hamilton and why she's in the hospital right now?
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Yeah, you're lying through your teeth, but what's my accusation here?
You know exactly what happened yesterday, don't you, Mrs. Bishop? You've been through it yourself.
I'm gonna call my lawyer. You have a damn cheek accusing me of that.
What do I have? Okay.
Don't ask.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but I'm going to push it.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know?
It's my job to know, unfortunately.
My husband likes them young.
Ugh.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
In exchange for a big role in a major film, quote unquote.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
All right. We need an APB.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps,
Yeah,
batch 1247.
she is too deep in the murk. She is a ruined person.
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Man, we've really stirred the shit pot this time, eh? Bukowski, get your hat. Get your hat, Bukowski. Bukowski, please. I'm ashamed to be seeing you without your lid. Come on. Go pick it up, buddy. Come on. Go pick it up. Alright, Bukowski's decided to just go bald today. It's fine, it's fine. Let's get out of here before more crazy directors show up.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Hey! Yeah, they couldn't act to save themselves. Alright. It's time to go visit the prop store and see if they have any rubber Garands, as well as some shrunken heads. I don't think I ever talked about this, but
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah. Do you think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Well, she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
So, back a couple of years ago, I've been to a couple of military shows with my dad, because he's a big historian. And one of the coolest finds we had there, like, it's always like war memorabilia, artifacts, uniforms, reproductions, etc. And one of the coolest ones we found wasn't an artifact, but rather an artifact of Hollywood. They had like rubber or plastic cast M1 Garands or Garands, depending on which side you prefer. And I think Cake got at least one. But they're so crazy looking. Like I've handled a Rio Garand. I've been lucky enough to. been lucky enough to handle a replica or real Garand. I don't remember which. And it's from afar, you will not be able to tell those lightweight plastic blocks are actually just fake. It's impressive. It's impressive what they got away with in the black and white days.
Our units also needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street.
How close? Not very. Not very. Oh, actually, no, that's pretty close. So take a right, hit 9th Street, take a left.
Can handle code 2 identify.
We can take a small detour here. Oh, almost. Okay. 8th. 9th Street is right up ahead. This is an old radio show, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on.
What's the matter?
Okay.
Our units also needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply, 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2 identify.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around
Whoa!
my store.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'll
whoa,
show
whoa.
you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Easy there. Easy there. Oh, shit! Okay, they were a bit more cold-blooded than I thought.
Put him down.
Enough games, fellas. Take this guy out.
Ah, shit.
Find some cover. You're fucked.
Sorry, pal. There was no other way. You didn't give us a choice. Say hi to Thanatos for me.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor and a coroner.
Jesus.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised, suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's Army surplus is code 4.
1 dead cop, 1 dead owner, 2 dead perps. These side stories are never fun. They just escalate into needless violence. Okay. Now that we've had that wonderful traumatic encounter, let's see. Take it a little up, take Grand Avenue down all the way until you hit what looks like a stomach-shaped thing. Yeah, only death. It's been really rough every time. Ooh, wait. There's a bridge there. There's a bridge there. We're gonna need to take... I can't believe I have to... Yeah, it does really sound like historical districts, yeah. Like, I have to wonder how many of these streets are still around in LA, or if they're real. Because I feel like they did a good job replicating it. Here I go, killing again. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so I'm right there. Grand Street. I could probably instead double back, go up till I hit a wall, and then follow Figueroa. Okay, I can do that.
And now Don Amici and Francis Langford as John and Blanche Bickerson in The Honeymoon
God.
Is Over, written by Phil Rapp.
This is why we don't... This is why detectives aren't supposed to run the beat. It's supposed to be an officer's job to respond to calls like that. Unfortunately, that officer got popped. So somebody's asleep. Ew. Okay. Man. I've only listened to a couple of radio plays, mostly Sam Spade. And there's the best part about radio plays is that you can't act in a radio play the same way you can on stage. Kind of like voice acting. But you just describe the weirdest things because nobody can see them. No green hornet? Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, no. I hope those are starfish up there. They're not starfish. Whoops. Okay, if this VOD goes bye-bye, you'll know why. Whoa. Sorry they got you, Smokey. I'll avenge you someday.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Dang, look at all these. This man could run his own very own Excalibur someday. Ooh, nice backdrops. Those all used to be painted, by the way, you know, before CGI. They used to trust really talented artists to create realistic landscapes and just set up all sorts of crazy props.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my
Everything.
patience, knucklehead.
Alright. Now, see, Phelps, this is where we do the old Yorick. I knew him well shtick. Oh, I don't like that.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
There we go, there's the shrunken head. Just like the other one.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
So there's a secret passageway, huh? Let's go around out back and see what we can find. But yeah, that's how it used to be done. It used to be elegantly brushed, still life paintings. And speak of the devil, we found yet another one. Quite the blow up. Wonder how much they paid the photographer for that one. Okay, hold it. There is a lot of not okay stuff on the screen right now. Let me just make sure it's actually okay. Yeah, no, these are at worst pinup shots, but some of them are a little bit spicier than I think, that I'd be more comfortable with sharing. Okay. The terrors have gone away. Mark Bishop. Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Oh boy. Just in case. Okay, setting it down. Another prop and another canister. Jungle drums.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Should you call it a Boulevard of Broken Dreams then? Hey yo, Sky, welcome on in. Yep, honestly, that's actually the perfect way to describe this case. It's a Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Shattered dreams of ever being anything better. Okay, let me have a quick look. Make sure... Yeah. Okay, they're a little bit spicy, but they're far away enough. Yeah. Not fun stuff happening in this film booth. Oh, jeez! They're in trouble. They're officially in trouble. That's a one-way mirror in the bathroom. Okay. You guys are getting shut down. You guys are officially getting shut down. As soon as I figure out and make sure there's nothing else in here. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're getting out of here. We've got more investigations to do, but... these guys are seriously done for. Yeah. God. Is that what happened on yours? Hello. More shrunken heads. But these aren't the same as the prop we found. These are much better. Sorry, there was a little dust in my nasal cavities. I had to sneeze. Smart.
So this is where you sprang from.
There we go. And... an exact replica. Jeez. Bold of them to put that stuff in that game. Okay. This has been the ongoing underlying story. Eleanor's been treating us good. Unfortunately, we started with a potential minor becoming part of a starlet's scheme. It's not a happy story to start with, but you know, it's intriguing. But it's been fun. Noire is always a treat. I love this game to death. Alright, what's the underlying story this time?
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey.
Enjoy the show. I'm gonna shut up for a bit. Turn it up if you need to.
Drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey, you don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
There is a whole lot of shit running down the LA River. And we're just seeing the surface of it. Sorry. More of those. Just casually saying I want him dead. He owns the restaurant. What's everybody else gonna do? Complain to a manager? Okay, always check the dumpster for extra evidence. You never know what you might find. Perhaps with Cinderblock's shoes if you keep a snooping. Okay, nothing to see in here. That's what the music's telling me. Haunts! Alright, which one of you is Kita-san Black? You need to come with me. Anyway, moving on. Beautiful. None. She's a per black haunts. Ah, fair. Could be Satono Diamond, though. Oh, don't bring up my king. Not after I failed her so many times. Alright. Yeehaw.
I don't think this is going to help us.
No, I don't think so either. Alright. Now we need to have a look around here. Boy, you really love doing these tribal films, huh? Okay. I think we just found key evidence number A.
Abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
That's the exact drug we found in her bloodstream. Dr. Stillman, MD. It's a poison. Jeez. Yeah, her story is something else, right? She is just... What is it with every horse's story? Like, every character has an amazing story in that beloved gacha game. You got punked. I saw it. Alright. Alright. You have some explaining to do, pal. And I've only got one intuition, so it's time to trust my gut. Where is Mr. Bishop?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Okay. What's my accusation? Just out of curiosity?
You have something on him, and now you're going to rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
That's an interesting accusation. And I actually have evidence to back that up.
I never liked Bishop.
But it's not what I need right now.
Better than everybody else. He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
Keep in mind, too, that sometimes Cupcake Chat might also... Actually, no, I have no idea.
You ever do any
Okay.
work for Mark Bishop?
Sorry, I didn't mean to accuse you there. I think I should have taken your word.
RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
You're lying.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Gonna back out, use intuition, because I already screwed up once. And I can't use intuition. He didn't leave anything around. I'm gonna just press him. And we failed.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
He's not gonna give a
Well,
shit.
there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps.
Ah,
Lawyer will add vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Scumbag.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter.
You're not getting any evidence out of us, pal.
Justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is gonna get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
With cuffs,
At least he's
not
polite.
guns.
Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole?
Bukowski, you just
Now
became
run
my
along
new
back to your
favorite
boss so
person.
he can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Low life henchman. Ain't worth our time. Oh shit! Okay, Bukowski, maybe we bit off a little bit more than we should chew.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
There we go. Whatever shot you got.
Tires. Keep your foot down.
Jeez. There we go, Bukowski. Good shot.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. We need to lose those fools, Phelps. Oh, Jesus.
Next time, think twice before messing with the GPD.
Let's roll. Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight,
McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Yeah. Did you see that? Two cars just phased into each other. LA's a strange place, man. I knew it was crazy, but I didn't think it was that crazy. Jeez. And here we are on the set of King Kong. If you look to your right, you'll see a giant gorilla. Or at least a man dressed in a gorilla suit. Transformers.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
LAPD, you're better off with us.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Trust me, you don't want to know about the guys who were shooting at us earlier. Come on.
Partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL.
Brother, how can you run so fast in a suit? Kneecap the bitch. I ain't got my firearm cleared just now.
We're trying to help you, Bishop.
But I'll definitely speak to his kneecap about a potential rearrangement later. If you think going higher makes you any safer, Bishop, you're gonna be going real high once you become an angel, I'm sorry to say. If you become an angel with all the shit you pulled.
It's us or McAfee's boys.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. No, not okay with that. Whew. Come back. Ah! My hands! I only got so many bones in there. In fact, I got a lot of bones. Come on! Keep this guy away from the sheriff. That's fucked up. Okay, where the hell did he go? This way. I see him.
That's enough. Let's go, make it all up.
Whatever alibi you think you have, Bishop, I assure you it's better than sleeping in a casket.
Don't make this any harder.
Okay. This is 1950 and even this set is aging horribly. Oh, God.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Don't think about it.
Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
You're staying behind me, you don't get shot, and we bring you to justice.
Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
If you lead me down a trap, friend, it's gonna be hell to pay. Even more than what's coming to you. Okay.
Police detectives are trying to kill me.
Yeah, wouldn't that do a world of favor? Now shut up and stay down.
Chance to back the hell down.
That shotgun's mine, if you don't mind. We're in the middle of a bit of an apprehension. Unfortunately, other people want his dead body too.
Kill them for God's sake!
Hey, look, it's a Garand, just like I was. Oh my God!
Here, I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it. LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Yeah, Garand, just like we were talking about. I don't think these guys' weapons made it. Ah, shit. Ah! Oh, I hate heights. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate heights?
Come on, it's this way.
Yeah, basically, it's been an interesting day. Long story short.
God, they're everywhere.
Long story short, this guy's done some horrible things to other people, and now he's kind of paying the price. And I'm keeping him alive just because that's what justice dictates.
You have to get me out of here.
Alright, unload this unblock clip, reload a new one. And move right along. We got it, we got it. We still got the hat on.
This is insanity!
Oh, God. Okay. Big kaboom time! And a little kaboom where your head used to be. Good night, Sally.
God, how many are there? The statue there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Gotcha. Oh, my hands! Oh, my hands! Oh, that's some serious rope burn.
Here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here.
I don't know how you do it, Phelps. If I had any scanned, I would have taken it right off.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly!
Which ones? Elephant column? I see them.
Stay down.
Okay.
I've got you, Phelps.
Where?
Stay in cover.
I don't see what I always talk. I see him. Timber! A whole lot, actually.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Whoa! Okay. Ow. Where the hell am I being shot from? I see you. Way up there. 130-06 later, and he's done. Anyway, welcome on in, Ryan. Sorry I can't exactly fill you in on what the hell's going on. Finally, some backup. Oh God. That's unfortunate. I would like to remind you, I'm on controller, and my aim is disgusting on controller. All clear.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for stats, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Good working with you too, Captain. Bukowski, you're a badass. And Phelps is moving up to Homicide. There's that scumbag again.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
All right, well, we playing nice now.
I'm buying.
Well, I appreciate the offer.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
Hey, there's some music you just appreciate, amigo.
This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to them. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
If they treat us too right, I'll remember the censor.
like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure
to meet you.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse.
You know why he has a French accent,
We got a
right?
nice club here.
Africa was
Don't
actually
spoil
colonized by the French back in the day.
Detectives.
So there's actually a decent amount of African population in there in Europe because of that.
Only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Oh, Jesus.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was
We know this mug.
accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
That's
Sorry about
a
this,
heavy
Cole.
insult.
What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands
Oh,
on
and
me,
he's
then
racist.
this.
That's grand.
Who do you
And a
think you're talking
sexist.
to, you
Awesome.
German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
You are
Blow
a
it off,
disgrace
Cole.
to the badge,
These
amigo.
artsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
His solution to everything is morphine.
So what about that drink, boys?
Keep an eye on Fontaine. That's twice I've had Fontaines who screwed me over. Bishop takes the fall, but Hopgood could have told you what tipped him over the edge. Yeah. Makes sense, he's a Hollywood 1900s doc. Yeah, exactly. How much morphine? Jeez. Okay, I think we have enough time for one more case, if we go a little bit long tonight. And this might get grisly, so I will be implementing... Yeah, let's see... Let's see even. Even keel. Alright. Oh, this is already getting terrifying. Ah! This is the one you stopped playing at.
All right, gentlemen. Take
All
your
right,
seats.
you're gonna see some
Let's
real
get this over
gristle.
before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair.
Thank you kindly.
You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine
Gotcha.
lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Right.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Time to meet our new partner.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
See, funny thing is, we met this same homicide detective when we were working a beat cop. He don't recognize us at all because we recognize as a blue uniform and a badge.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Rusty, this is your car? What a piece of junk. It's a 4-door. Where'd you get this? A resale lot? Alright, let's get to the case. Let's see. He might be attached to it. True. Columbo always drove around in a... Hey, Dirty Dapper Dan! Another Skeletober who exists on the Twitch side of things. Oh, come on in. First time I'm seeing you here. Oh, Rusty. You know Rusty and his razor all that well, huh? Yeah. I know Dirty Dapper Dan mostly through Blue Sky, but I do know he's a fan of Warhammer and a real kind of skeleton. Well, come on in, Dan. For real, Doug. For real. Alright, let's see here. Which the hell away are we facing? Okay, towards... Probably take a long U-turn and roll up 2nd Street until we hit Glendale's hook.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Dean. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Well, appreciate the warm welcome, too.
About seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
So many women this year.
Because of the war. You should know that.
Yeah.
Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
You got a real skewed way of looking at things, Rusty. But I guess when you look at dead bodies all day, you can only make so many assumptions. Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to be a bit descriptive of, so if you're squeamish about descriptions of gore, be advised, this is not gonna be a pleasant retelling. Okay. Officers, let us in.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Thank you kindly. Yeah. But he gets the job done, I assume. Alright, sensor at the ready.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman?
Thank
Let
you.
us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Beat it. Have a little respect for the dead. And just for safety. Scrapes. Oh, God in heaven, yeah. Yeah, you're not seeing any of this, folks. You're not seeing any of this. This is a full-on revealed body.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working
Not bisected.
Some trouble,
It's
but
a...
nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Alright. So, I'm going to take my experience as a DM to describe exactly what's in front of you. We're standing in the middle of a small field, a couple of tire tracks, and more notably, a trail of blood. streaking, curving towards the body of a woman, completely unclothed, battered, bruised. Her head is surrounded by a pool of blood. The coroner is looking over. We're gonna have a chat with him.
Carruthers.
Phelps, you make Homicide?
Looks like it. Galloway has been making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Okay, we're gonna observe the body. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm seeing.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
Badly bruised, one eye purple, eyes are closed. There's patches of blood all across the arms. And she is just mangled. Like he said, a werewolf's wounds.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Top half of the top, if you're looking at the face, top left of the skull appears to be well hewn. There may be some exposed tissue, possibly skull. She got worked over really bad, and there's a lot of dried blood. Not just from her skull, but also from her lips. This poor lady's been through hell. Checking on the left hand here. Not much to say. Ashen skin. A little bit of blood where the elbow meets. On the right arm here.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Yeah, the ring finger currently has a bunch of bruise marks. Like it's something was yanked off. A broken nail, too. A couple of broken nails, actually. And the back of the hand has a red spot. Her wrist is in no better shape, either. It's like she's pockmarked with pike strikes. And now the stomach, which has several stomp marks.
Interesting.
And markings in blood that read, "Fuck you, BDTE." Just written clearly across her midsection. Body analysis is done.
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine.
TX, okay.
Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the
It's
time of
lipstick.
From the temperature, I'd
It's
say
not
after
blood,
midnight.
but it's
I'll
red.
confirm with you later.
She is not in a good place. She's not in a good way, and she is not YouTube friendly at the moment. Prints of a shoe.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Tinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Okay.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
There's a crime scene photographer taking pictures of all the blood. Looking at the personal effects now. I can show this at least.
The victim's bag?
There's the red lipstick.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
So, the killer has his own brand he used. Hairbrush. Inconsequential value. Moving the screen just in case. More to look at.
Looks like
Globe.
some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Ah, okay. Start with Africa. Ah, okay. Boom. Property of the Bomba Club.
Why steal a table lighter?
Okay, just in case. Property of the Bomba Club, 626 North Spring Street, downtown. Interesting.
Can we get to the Bomba? Man could die of thirst on a case like this.
Alright. We're leaving the scene now. Whew. Okay. Yeah. And the biggest reason why I couldn't show you any of that is because, like I said, the woman is just unclothed, mangled, destroyed. Not in pieces, but definitely not okay to show on YouTube. Yeah, what a case to start with. I think most of the homicide cases go like this. Alright, we're good to go out of here. Whew, that was scary. I hope YouTube doesn't bonk me for describing all of that. Okay, where do we need to go? To be fair, I think there's been worse things said on Critical Role. Very worse things, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, so we're on Glendale. We can take Glendale all the way till Main Street, take a left, and turn on the first road to the right. Okay. Okay.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? Big...
Sorry.
Will you?
First infraction of the day. Not bad. I've been pretty clean so far.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. A caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicked.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a note on the corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. There's some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures. He'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
Well, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. If there's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder, it was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found it.
Bold statement coming from you, Rusty. Let me see. Ah, the way other way. We're not responding to that. Good luck with that, fellas. We're on a mission to find a supposed werewolf. Now, actually, we've been very, very close call-ish, but that was our first wreck of the day, surprisingly. It won't be our last, I'm sure. Okay. There we go. Okay. Making our way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. Alright, what kind of place is the Bomba Club?
He drove me up from Ohio.
Ooh, tropical design, I like it.
What can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway.
Real
LAPD.
Gilligan's
Were you
Island.
working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
Pleasure to
You're
meet
the
you.
regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman.
I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
Please.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Jeez, okay. Alright. A hibiscus, huh? So he wears a flower. Nice touch.
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He treats me nice.
You going to...
Yeah, it is the middle of the day. I don't understand why Rusty's having
investigating the murder
a
of
spot
Celine
right
Henry.
now.
Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back. She
Oh,
was here
no.
last night. Sure, she's a regular.
His face
Celine
broke
is-
for a second there.
Was a lovely woman.
Okay. So McCall knows her in a more intimate fashion. Alright. We've got 5 intuition, a brand new case, and much better to do. Let's talk about when you were last seen with them.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
And bad
She
luck,
attracted
yes.
attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Go on.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Good on ya. Let's see. 2B889.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay, so we've got a lead. Got a lead on a potential suspect already. Now, did you know if Miss Celine was she married?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Buddy, this is a murder investigation. I would appreciate it if you didn't lie to me.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're
Spill it.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
So, you know her very well. Alright, let's talk about the husband real quick.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps.
A Marine.
He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Now that's an interesting look he's got there. Not in your opinion, huh? What is my accusation here?
You're lying, McCall. You're covering for Henry. You called him and told him what time she was leaving.
You're an asshole, you know that?
That's a fun image. Sorry. Missing jewelry, size 8. Yeah, no, this is not an accusation moment here.
My mistake.
You ain't looking right at me. So I'm gonna use some intuition here and confirm a suspicion. There's nothing I can do to say... I'm gonna push.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up, asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but I got no answer.
Clear
Thanks,
picture
Mr.
now.
Colt. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Shit. Well, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, friend. Take care of yourself and your establishment.
Ronnie.
Looks like people appreciated being here. Even got a damn jukebox. Why doesn't the hotel have a jukebox? Oh, right, because everybody keeps eating the records. Rusty, let's go.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Get off your ass and stop day drinking. We need you sober and not phasing through doors, but okay, you know what? You want to flex like that? That's fine by me. I love these old games. Alright, first... Actually, the game did make a good point just for a second there. That's a game well over there. We need to get some information. Is there a phone in there? There is. Okay. I missed it.
Hey, honey, what time
Mind if I use this?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
License plate, please.
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective.
2boy.
I'll need to contact the DMV.
Is that correct?
Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please.
It's got to be correct. So for anybody who doesn't know, the police code, the police phonetic system, and the military phonetic system are a little bit different in terms of what phonetics they use. Like, a military would use alpha, police would use atom. It's very interesting, the dichotomy. I'm not sure which one I prefer to use. But I haven't had to use it in a long time. I've been out of the nerd. I've been out of the nerd sphere.
You find the booze
for
helps
that.
you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Sheesh.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh worse than I could ever have imagined.
Yeah, this is the worst pair in existence. And I've seen a couple bad poker hands. Okay, Figueroa, take it all the way to 2nd Street, take a right, run back onto Glendale, and then take a left to put yourself on Beverly. Or you could just get onto Beverly. I do need to hit a hard stop immediately, though. Yeah, that's how cars work. That's how cars work. Just casually go... What is that? 45 degrees in a direction? Okay, let me see here. I need to hit Beverly Boulevard. Is that gonna take me? Nah, I'm gonna take the chance.
Goddamn drag racer!
Okay. I didn't need to do that, but it felt cool. Okay, where the heck is Beverly? Yeah, it's coming up. Next major road. Take a right. Oh, man. You know, speaking of the it's above me. Damn it, it's above me. Speaking of the vintage aesthetic, I got to watch a really, really good movie last night. Just to get me out of my slump. And I watched Ferrari, starring Adam Driver as Enzo Ferrari. Fantastic movie. Directed by Michael Mann. The shots of all the cars were enough to make the little racer in my heart giddy. And the acting alone was fantastic. You couldn't believe it was Adam Driver under all that makeup, dedication to the character. It was fantastic. I miss seeing like wine and dine films like that. I used to work at what I would call a niche movie theater, and they always used to show films like that, like biopics, obscure directors, stuff that's really, as the kids say, kino. I think the kids say kino, but just aesthetically pleasing, just pleasing to the eye. There were suits, there were Italian villas, old 50s race cars, sounds. Oh God, it was a treat I needed. It was a treat I needed. And it was on Hulu, so it was easy to find. Alright. Are we gonna have to bust this one down, or is there somebody inside?
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Yeah, I don't think next of kin is here. Oh shit. We ain't the first ones in.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Hmm. Ooh. Wait a minute, is this? Ah, shit. This is based off an Adobe. Yeah, this is based off an Adobe house. So, around Texas, if you ever get a chance to come down south, you're gonna find a lot of these dotted in between all the fancy, like, wood houses with pillars and brick houses. These are Adobe houses. They are made entirely of hardened mud or clay. They are single-piece structures that really do a good job of keeping the heat in, sadly. But they're always Mexican in nature, which is really cool. So they have all these little designs here and there. Little signs of home. Or origin, I should say. Oh, great. Time for another episode of Fontaine and his fun friends. Enjoy the show, folks.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
I'm not so sure the way to treat a firebug is by feeding him. Fontaine's turning out to be more of a kook doctor than I thought. Alright. Back on the matter at hand. A lot, B. So, let me bring you up to speed on the current case. We're currently working the Homicide division. You missed out on a dead body that I couldn't show because it was disfigured and left out to dry without any clothes on. Essentially, we've got a Jane Doe, turned out to be a Mrs. Henry. She was horribly disfigured sometime around midnight last night. Only things that we can tell from her is that she was struck several times, she was stomped.
What are we waiting for?
I am explaining shit. Alright, I'll do it without the fun, BGM. Jeez. Anyway. So, yes. Right now, we've got a murder case, no suspect, but they appear to be blaming it on a serial killer by the name of the Black Dahlia. And all we found out so far is that she left a bar last night, the Bomba, with an unknown character. Possibly the killer, and we did witness at the very beginning of the show, of this case, somebody dragging a woman out and beating her to death. It's not a pleasant case. It's not a pleasant case. But there's a ring, there was a ring on her finger that's missing, and it wasn't a wedding band. It was some big garnet. So it's valuable. And then there was also lipstick on the body that said, fuck you, BD, and then TX. Yeah, like the case. If I recall correctly, all of the homicide cases in this game follow along a little bit to the actual Black Dahlia murders. Definitely mimicking the grotesque nature, judging by the context clues I'm seeing.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
But yeah, welcome in, B. Enjoy the detective vibes, and I hope I do you proud as a guy who plays a detective on TV, or YT in this case. Hello.
No good to me.
Spare key, I guess. Alright, let's start with the window in the back. That's a good place to start as any. This is Mrs. Henry's house.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
I actually know nothing about the Dahlia murders. I only know them because of this game. I know they were infamous, and I know they were grisly. But aside from that, I have no idea about the details of it. Maybe a modern Jack the Ripper, from what I'm gathering? Yippee.
Maybe. No.
If you sober up, you can find me an apartment
Jacob
too.
are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
There was only one Black Dahlia case. Oh. That's why they're calling this guy who's murdered this poor woman a copycat.
459 at 142 North Union.
That explains a lot. Hello.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Hey, you never know. Ladies might have bigger feet than you think. Although, honestly, I don't know what the average lady size is, even though I've worked shoes department before. So yeah, they're calling this guy a copycat murderer. Sheesh, yeah. Finding this stuff everywhere. Alright. Last place to check would be the bedroom. And then we can go talk to the neighbors. Aha.
Tiffany?
Whoa.
This stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Tiffany? This must have been the most valuable thing she owned. Jeez. So she had a garnet. And it's an actual... Damn. Oh! See, Phelps actually brought up that name just minutes ago. So he was talking about the original Black Dahlia case. Interesting. Okay, what's on the ground? Nothing of value.
Not sure this means much.
It's an old-fashioned hairdryer. Happened in 1947. It was never solved last I checked. Oop, sorry. Interesting. So it's one of the major cold cases of the U.S. history. Maybe I'll look into it someday. True crime really isn't usually my thing, but sounds like you're invested in it. All right, I think we found all we need in here. It's time to go have a look outside. Just a quick look. Okay, nothing over here.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Howdy. Actually, I think I missed something. Give me a moment. Just because the investigation music is still playing, that might mean I missed something. Just in case. Let's canvass the outside. Inconsequential junk. Inconsequential junk. Inconsequential junk. Already investigated that. Yeah, I think you mentioned about wanting to be a mortician at some point, if that was you, so it makes sense. Unsolved cases, solved ones. It's always interesting to hear about them, while still trying to be as respectful as I can about the victims and such. I getcha. I getcha. Yeah. The criminal process, the clues. Yeah. It's a little bit of morbid curiosity and a little bit of those were the times, I guess. Okay, that's a phone I'll need to remember in case I need to call headquarters. Nothing of value here. Nothing of value here. And not much to see over here. Yep, nothing. I think I've done what I can. Unless... Yep. Nope. What? Is that not concerning to you, Cole? A blood-stained... clipboard? Or is that just...
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, fine. We'll just exit out of here, because I don't know what else to do. Let's go talk to the neighbor. Interesting.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan.
Pleasure to make your
I've
acquaintance.
known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you
Children.
see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving, but she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered.
Yeah, sorry.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Okay. Alright. What about the other neighbors? There's stuff we're missing. Hello? I guess nobody's home. Yep. Don't feel like anybody's home. And what's interesting is that there was no... Well, I guess it's a dumb move to leave a pry bar at the scene, right? Yeah, it's actual acting. Honestly. The way they captured the motion, the acting for this was they had them act out the scene, and then they would sit them down in a chair and film just their face with a whole bunch of lights to gather their expressions. So it was a very awkward scenario to be doing all this, but it was a wonderful mixture. There's something I'm missing here. There's something I'm missing here. And I'm not sure what. There's the size 9s. Don't need that. Don't need the dusty windows. Maybe.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Nope. There's something I'm missing that's selection. Just out of curiosity. Nope. Don't need anything more of that. Alright. Intuition. Show all the clues. Thank you. Ever have any questions about cases like these? I'd happily ramble about them. Aha. This is the one we missed.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
So that's what the ring looks like. Well, that was a waste of an intuition point, but we had to get this one done. So, she was a daredevil. She had a family. She had a big old red ring. Yeah, that is huge. That definitely screams Tiffany & Co.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Alright. Yeah. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll look into more stuff like that. Okay. Hit 3rd Street? Yeah, hit 3rd Street. Take a left until you come across a cul-de-sac and turn left. Just double check, make sure that was okay.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it.
Hmm. Really? What was the cold case? I'm not going to be able to respond while they're talking, but please elaborate just a little bit, if you like.
The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the VD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Whoop. Yeah, okay, see, that bad luck is doing nothing to me. Or it could just be this game's janky physics. It's one or the other. Recently as of 2022. Wow. Okay. Damn. That's a hacienda if I ever saw one.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Filled a case from 1957. The case was called The Boy in the Box. Whoa.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr.
That
Henry.
she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Rusty, you have the subtlety of a gun pointed at somebody's face. That was the worst way to go about it.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Nope.
Trying to cure his wife, I see. Good on you. A note. Yep.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Look at that. 2 different investigative games and we get to do the same exact trick. Yeah, Rusty. Yeah, narrow-minded.
Oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
I love the graphite scratch-out trick. Never fails. Except when it does, because it probably doesn't work too well in real life.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No, but it tells me that he's either an LA slugger or he's got house protection. He was found wrapped in a blanket and placed in a JCPenney's bassinet box. He was on 4 and 6 and dubbed America's Unknown Child because they couldn't find out his identity back then. Jeez. I see, some advances in modern technology helped him out. Alright, sir, what size do you wear?
Size 11s.
That rules him out as our murderer. The prints we found at the scene of the crime were size 8s. Okay. Interesting. Thanks for sharing, B. 1957. Let's see. 57 to 07 is 50 years. 60, 70. 60. And then, yeah, that is at least 60 years. His name was Joseph Augustus Zarelli. They're still looking into his death. Wow. That's an interesting factoid. Thank you very much. All right. Mr. Henry, I want to talk to you about your recently departed wife.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You are lying.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Okay, first off, you are lying to me and you're rattled. You need to get your head straight because your friend, who knows Mrs. Henry, was calling you all night.
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Yeah, you could have saved her, friend. When'd you last see her? And give us a straight answer, otherwise I'm gonna have to call you out on your bullshit again.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's not what we heard from your neighbor.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar.
Okay, hold on, Cole.
Admit it, Henry.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Why would I do that, detective?
Okay, we're jumping the gun a little bit there, detective. Hold on.
It's like I made a mistake.
You're still bullshitting me, though.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob?
I thought you were.
Good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
All right, sorry. Wrong approach. I should have taken that a little bit more respectfully. Now, do you have any idea why somebody would have murdered your poor sweet wife?
Why did you kill her, Jacob?
Or possibly, why did you do it?
About it?
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
What's my accuse here?
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
Oh, you know, that notepad we just
Wanna
found.
back that up with something, big mouth? Huh?
Friend, can we talk about that lovely notepad you just left lying about? And why you didn't throw it away?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
Okay.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
You can shut
Kill
up,
my own
Rusty,
wife?
please.
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So
If
now
he
you're
slugs you,
tell
I'm
me
not gonna
loved
stop
her?
him.
Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Yeah.
You're awful.
Okay, you punched me, pal. That's personal. Ow!
What's this pumpkin?
Come on. Come on. Try one more. I dare you. Oh, okay, you did too. That's taking a little too far. Now, kindly stop using me like a punching bag.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched.
Yeah,
Check for
Rusty
messages.
is an idiot.
I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Jeez. Rusty, I'm not billing you out next time you call somebody's wife a tramp. Friggin' idiot.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit.
Yes, he deserved that punch.
Certainly, Detective.
Hello, Ninja.
Do you wish to be put through?
It's been a long time.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or
Oh,
stomach.
Jesus.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I.
She was murdered and violated.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Okay. Yeah, but Ninja Meatloaf is a friend of Franky's, and any friend of Franky's is a friend of mine. Ninja also does streaming, by the way. Streams over on Twitch. It's been a long time since I've tuned into one of your shows, unfortunately. I ain't been on... I've been really bad, actually. I've been really bad on getting to Twitch, watching friends on there. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to, like, enjoy Twitch. But it's always hard for me to get into it. Your computer's been broken, so you haven't been streaming? Really? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. My condolences to your PC. Alright. We got a name and a plate. We got a plate and a name for that car that drove away, so I think it's time we checked in on Mr. Mendez.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
You can stop right there, Rusty. I want you nowhere near me at this point. Anyway, sorry to hear that, Ninja. I hope the rebuild goes well. I've got my own upgrades coming up soon. So, I wish you well with the PC surgery. This homicide racket is not going to be as fun with Rusty stuck at my side. Alright, which apartment do we find Mr. Mendez in? Number 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Alright, so if it's high in numbers, then it's gotta be up top. Let's see. 4th floor. Oh no.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Let's hope we don't see Mr. Mendez fly anytime soon, yeah? Unless we have to. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've forgotten how screwed up Homicide desk can be. I'll be honest. I don't feel like I put on enough appropriate warnings for this one. It reminds me a lot of 7, this case, and it's not a good reason. It's not for a good reason.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the
15.
door in.
Rusty, I'm going to do exactly as I damn please, because the way you operate, you take a sledgehammer to any door you see fit. But, alright, let's do it your way.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
If he had been here, we'd be both dead. I'm just going to say it right now. But I guess if we're working with a potential murderer, subtlety may not be the best.
Don't think this
Hello. Can we ditch tetanus over here? That's a great nickname. Tetanus is a great nickname for him. Like, being with him is like stepping on a rusty nail. That's a great allegory.
Optimistic goal.
Well, he likes Sunset Gold coffee, the choice of the working man. Available at your local store for 50 cents on the dollar. Sunset Coffee. Sunset Gold. You're always there to see the sunrise. What if he's hiding the weapon in the bread box? Ah, you're not gonna let me look. Okay, fine. What if he's hiding behind here? Nope. Hello. Nice view. Alright.
Doesn't look like anything.
An old relic from another case. I'm worried about walking in here. The worst serial killers leave the worst of things in their bedroom. And what do you know? It's actually Noire. Let me see them double zeros.
Gotta get this to Ray. Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
And recently dusty. Worn. And by the way, you see all those ads for like shiny new shoes? Let me tell you something. If you ever own an actual pair of leather shoes, that shit is gonna get scuffed up faster than you can say sarsaparilla. You spend 1 week in those things without being on tile floor all the time. This is what an actual leather shoe should look like. And it's intentional. Adding grit to the bottom of a leather shoe helps it gain traction. So you slip a lot less. So if you ever get a new pair of shoes and you're worried about scuffing it, well, that escalated quickly. I think we just found the murder weapon.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
I think we just found our smoking gun. What's this, though? Oh, God in heaven.
Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body.
This is what was used to write on her. I'll admit, Cole, you're a braver man than I, to just walk right in.
Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, come back here.
Right there.
Spirit of justice ain't gonna wait for nobody. Get back here and take your rightful punishment.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Stop in the name of the law, and the foot we're gonna break it off in your butt if you run. Shit! He's in a car. I didn't realize that. Well, can we get them in time? The answer is no. Whoops! I didn't realize he stole a car. Alright, there goes that cinematic moment.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Okay, now, take two. Okay, buddy. Dear God, this man's gonna be liable for a couple more murders after this.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
Do what you need to.
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Sorry.
Keep it steady, and I'll try to bust his tires.
All right.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Show me your hands. Hit the deck.
All right. Even if he,
goddamn thing.
Even if we have all the evidence in the world, we still need to make him talk. And hopefully we got enough intuition.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps.
Oh, never mind, we did
That's
it.
quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Salud. If I drank. Not bad. Only one mistake. The suspect is in the bag, even if you did leave Jacob sweating in the central lockup. Yeah, whoops. I guess we should have exonerated him real quick, huh? Oh, that feels unfortunate. We went straight to the murderer's house. I thought it was going to be like an extra piece, but you know what? I'll take it. We needed to save time anyway. Alright, and what's the preview to the next episode? Actually, I probably shouldn't ask because I might have to censor yet another one. Oh, no. We got some lore this time.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning. I'm burning up for you.
Oh, somebody's enraptured. Got the sensor ready. This is a preview to next time, because we're going to be stopping after this. Oh, Lord. Oh, God! Well, that's quite the preview. That's a preview of next week when we resume LA Noire and continue our fight for justice in the City of Angels. Yeah, ow. That was a meaty hit, good God. Alright. Let's transfer back to the lobby, if I know how to do this right. Wrap up our week. Ah, there we go. Alright, let me go ahead and quit out of the game so I can have a proper chat with y'all. Well, that weren't too bad, I gotta say. Oops, that's double audio, sorry. No, wait, yeah, no, that's correct. Alright, so, that'll do it for us this week, and I got fun stuff potentially coming up next week. However, I may need to shift some things around. Next week, I've got some things in the oven. I need to confirm some things with some friends, and I'm gonna be helping my roommates try to move out over the next couple days. So, if I'm sore as hell by Sunday, I might push the next Minish Cap stream to Monday instead, but no later. As for other streams, I would say expect some collabs. Hopefully they don't fall through. And next we meet, I should be alone in the room with y'all. Don't get creeped out by that. I just mean like, hopefully we'll have gotten my roommate safe and secured in his new home. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for showing up. Thank you for all the likes you've given, the wonderful company you've given me this evening. Wow, YouTube did not like me saying that apparently. Hello, I'm back. Okay, just scuff at the very end, that's fine. Anyway. Yeah, with all that being said, this week's schedule might come out a little bit late, but, ignore that little disconnect jump scare. We're back, we're fine. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. And again, of course, thank you all the lurkers and VOD watchers if you made it this far. Much appreciated. And thank you Flash, Honeybee, all my friends who stopped by, and anybody else who's enjoying this stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time. Schedule should be up on Saturday, if not then Sunday. Should have our Minish Cap stream, maybe a collab or two, and more fun to be sure. But until next time, memento vivere, memento mori, and enjoy writing your life story. Bye-bye now.